What is going on, guys? We're back with another video today, and we are doing another rebuild on Madden 19. We are doing a realistic style rebuild of the New England Patriots, everyone's favorite team. Everyone in the entire league loves them. They love this quarterback guy, 41 years old. Of course, no one can beat him. Thomas, Brady, and those are all things that are not true. But this is the Patriots. And there's a bit of holes. There really is. Receiver, a huge one. Huge hole. I'm sad. So, this is going to be a tough rebuild. Even though I know it's crazy to say because it's the Patriots. But the Patriots don't really do too well in Sim these days. I don't even usually see them in the Super Bowl until after Brady retires. Which, I don't even know how that makes any sense. But according to EA, it does. And you would think, hey, why aren't you taking that opportunity to say Brady's a system quarterback? I'm not, because EA is just stupid. Just doesn't make any sense. So it's a multiple 3-4. I'm willing to probably just turn this into a proper 4-3. I think that's the best move. You got so many DTs. Why not? So 88% scheme fit. Hopefully there's some sort of ability here to move it to a 4-3 proper. 92%. There we go. I will take a 92% defense. Let's see what we're looking at now. So less, the linebacker position doesn't look as bad because we don't have to put as many guys in there. Obi Melifonwu, maybe he starts at one point. I don't know. What age is Chung? 31. I would love to just start Chung here, but I'm gonna keep this team alive. Maybe they can make a Super Bowl run here. Who knows? But I guess there's really not much to do. I know we have 63 players, but I will probably get rid of them. Unless I can find somebody in the trade block. Probably just going to sim right out the gate and, re-sign the players we need to and whatnot. So here we are already looking at the negotiations. Trey Flowers is, of course, one of those guys. Josh Gordon, we're probably going to release. I'm just going to let him play the season. I'm going to release him at the end of it. I'm going to give Trey Flowers a 5-year deal. I think he's worth every penny. Boom. Jason McCourty is a season type, at the end of the season type deal. Trent Brown, what did they trade? Was it a full second round for Trent Brown? It's not often that you see kind of young linemen that are not bad get traded, so it's interesting. Danny Shelton, I like. You do have, if you're comparing Danny and Malcolm, I don't think it's even close. Danny Shelton's a guy. I should have traded Malcolm because I'm not going to keep him. I can't keep all these DTs. You got a guy like Lawrence Guy, got a guy. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus. Jonathan Jones, this is a realistic style. In my opinion, a guy like him is pretty valuable. Definitely a good special teamer. Can't get him yet, but we'll see. A lot of decent names here. We'll see what we do at the end of the season. So here we are heading into the playoffs. Are we going to make it? We do not. The 9-7 Bills take the division. We went 8-8, which is just, that's not good. I'd rather just make the playoffs or just not in the middle. I know technically it's the stupidest thing I've ever said, but it is what it is. Is Julian a super? Really? Or was he? Oh, he was already. Okay, so he was only quick. Now he's superstar. Chris Hogan could have gotten a dev up. He did not. Gronk, that's a dev down, right? I'm assuming he's superstar. God, Gronk gets the benefit of the doubt so hard. Let's take a look. I switched this to a 4-6, didn't I? Or a 46, didn't I? Okay. Those are quite the numbers there. Did Hightower not go up in dev, by the way? There's no way he was normal. Really? Didn't go to star after 16 sacks. Okay, if you say so. Take a look. Tom Brady, number 3. Any awards at all? I doubt it. Highly doubt it. Oh, Dante. He even won best linebacker. I don't even understand, man. But 8-8, is that a decent pick? I don't know. We'll see. Offseason, obviously. Very quick getting through the first year here. But obviously the draft and all that. That's where it's really going to hit. Josh Gordon, I pretty much have to let him go. He didn't even play for us anyways because this is a realistic. We can pretty much assume Josh Gordon's done. His NFL career sadly has to be over, right? Goshkowski, I'm going to sign him to, I don't really want to sign him too long just in case he retires on us, but there you go. Happy you did sign Chris Hogan. I think Chris Hogan's kind of a guy that wouldn't remain on the roster either just because he's kind of like the Amendola type, the guys that just get let go all the time for the Patriots. They just let everyone go. Happy to sign. I'd like to think Cordero Patterson would stay, but I don't like the price. So, I'm going to pull a Patriots way. I don't like Eric Rowe here. Philip Dorsett, I think, was a failed experiment. John Simon, I think if you can get him cheap, but you can't get him that cheap in Madden. I don't know if there's anyone else we need to go for. Malcolm Brown, I don't think could be done. Franchise tag, it's a little high for Ryan Allen, so we'll just let him go. Maybe we can re-sign him. Jason McCourty, I kind of feel like Devin would be pulling for him to return for another year. I don't know why, I just feel he would. But Devin doesn't have enough pull as Jason wants to move elsewhere. That would be an interesting family dinner for Devin and Jason, I'll tell you what. Could you imagine? You abandoned me, bro? You really going to abandon me? Tevin Coleman. That would be a name I feel like the Patriots would definitely be gunning for. But I don't think that's an option here. Any new corners or something? Lynch? Any new corners? No? Nothing? Like, I want Trevor, but it just doesn't make any sense. I guess we'll go DRC. He's still here somehow, so I'm going to allow DRC to make a return. Malcolm Butler, that would be an interesting one. Ty Montgomery, that's the one guy I'm really worried about in real life. If Ty ever becomes a Patriot, he's going to become like the greatest running back of all time. Like, it's going to be an interesting one. Levi Wallace, who the hell are you? He must be one of the playoff team's corners or something, because kind of came out of nowhere here. I really want Jamison Crowder here. He's got star dev. He's looking like a boss. How much would it cost, though? Oh, that's just so expensive. Cole Beasley would fit as a Patriot, I think, as well. Golden Tate, how many years? He wants a 3-year deal at 31, and he's already regressed. We need a wide receiver. I can't let this be the receivers we end up with throughout the next season. Corey Littleton, another name that's kind of popping up here and there. So I offered on a ton of names. We land Buchanan, Terrell Suggs, DRC, Clay Matthews, and Ryan Allen. If I was going to get Suggs, I didn't want Matthews. If I was going to get Matthews, I didn't want Suggs. We got both, so that's going to be an interesting one. Suggs, of course, is going to be playing a defensive end spot. The right end spot, to be exact. Clay, I don't know. I don't even know. But I paid both of them kind of what they were looking for, but it was only like a 1-year, $5 million deal, so I mean, it's two veterans that are pretty solid. I can't really even be mad about it. Suggs, I'm going to need you to actually play left. I'm not even going to worry about it right now. Completely irrelevant. Still have $30 million to work with. I didn't even know. Oh, yeah, that's not going to happen. I don't know why I underpaid Michael Kendrick so much. We really needed a middle linebacker, and I don't know who I'm going to be able to get in this class. I don't know how many I don't know how many draft picks. He looks a little bit better in coverage as well. He's a little smaller, though. This Luke Hanna looks like a stud. I don't know which one to go with. Catus, I think I've seen that name before, too. I actually don't know. I like both of them. Auburn and LSU. I mean, there's really not a whole lot differentiating the two. Catus is a little bit better, but I think Hanna overall is faster. I'm going to go with Hanna. Quick Devity overall. I mean, I was just looking for one of them to be this type of player. So if Catus is slightly better, due to the dev, it is what it is, I guess. So there's really not a whole lot of talent here. I don't know if I can even make a selection. I don't really like it. And then like a bunch of 4th-round players. So I'm going to try to trade down for next year if I can. Hopefully they're not a good team because that's pretty decent. They end up with a very bad pick unless he has like superstar dev. So this would need to be a quarterback, I think. Garrett Bourne. Do we still have Tom Brady? That's the main question here. If Tom Brady's still around, I'm not going to go QB. I'm going to risk it. Tom Brady is not around. Holy crap. I didn't realize how important it was. Garrett Bourne might have to be the guy. All right, Garrett Bourne, star dev. Please give me quick. Okay, he's a 78 overall star dev. Garrett Bourne basically saved the hell out of us. Hopefully he can dev up very quickly. So we have a wide receiver here. He doesn't look very good, but he's a slot. He's got good potentials. I mean, it's not like he doesn't look very good. It's just he's not very fast. Kind of reminds me of like a smaller Antonio Brown, but obviously not nearly as talented. But just speed-wise, he kind of reminds me of him a little bit. I think I'm willing to take him just for the desperation we have at that position. So DJ Freeman, please be something average. Normal dev, 76 overall. He's a lot slower than I thought, to be fair. 88 speed. I thought he was going to be 89, but yeah, that's not going to really work out for us. That was not a great pick. Could have been worse, but Yeah, I'd probably take that back if I had an opportunity to. So with pick number 12, we took the cornerback Luke Hanna, who's going to be an instant number 2 corner. Then we have Boren, instant starting quarterback. Freeman could make himself as the number 3 wide receiver. That's how desperate we are. And Baylark, it kind of comes down to what overall he moves to the outside, if he ends up starting or not. Jaleel Lowe. Yeah, that's quite a player you got there. Vikings landed a really good player that they really did not need. Delmar Rogers, pretty damn solid as well. Coverage instead of pass rush, though. Jarvis Shirley, nowhere near as good as our guy. I'm really interested in Bo Brady. What a name. Really interested to see the corner that we skipped out on. So Katoos seems faster. Overall, he definitely seems like the better player. Can't lie, but he is a lot shorter. Was he really? Oh, it's 83 agility. What was our guy? Oh, he's not faster. I mean, like, they have similar speed and acceleration, but Katoos being shorter and way worse agility. I mean, they're pretty similar players. I can't really say much, but I think we chose the better of the two. Really came down to Dev, and they both had the same, so there's that. 81 overall. Jeromepkr did end up signing with us, so that's something. Offensive line, Isaiah Wynn, who has star Dev, didn't get one upgrade. Not one. I'm hoping this pick ends up bad because we trade pick 46 projected next year for Devontae Parker. I just could not be happy with the wide receiver core we had. We trade J.C. Jackson, a 4th this, and Adrian Claiborne for Kwiatkowski. And that's going to be our new starting middle linebacker. I know it's kind of crazy to think, but yeah, the team's not looking super great there. However, a couple of the moves we made in the draft, a couple of the moves we just made moving our roster, and through this trading little weird period we've been doing, we've made a little bit of a decent team, I suppose. I think Edelman should move to number 2. I mean, I like where we're at, but we definitely could really use a nice, strong season. Marcus Cannon's still around, by the way, so don't know what we're going to do with him. So we have some re-signings. We have Gronk, who's 30, wants a deal till he's 35. I think he's kind of a guy that you would tag for a few seasons. Devin McCourty, he's down pretty low in overall normal dev. If he stays around this, he'll get another season. Kwiatkowski, obviously we just traded for him, so we will sign him to a 4-year deal. Very fair on us. Julian Edelman, I'd like to give him the 2-year, but I can't do it just yet. Joe Thuney, whatever you want to call him, give him that perfect 6 per year, and then really everything besides salary. I feel like I gave him a star dev for Kyle Van Noy. I mean, I'm proud of your star dev, but I don't know if we're going to sign you, buddy. And here we're going to give Mr. Obi a 5-year deal. I think he's worth staying on the team. Not really a whole lot of risk for us. For a guy like him who wasn't even 100% sure if he's going to fully make a roster, obviously he's excited about that. So really, we just need to get the guys that are being little stingers. All right, we're simming to the playoffs. We added a decent bit of talent. No Brady kind of sucks, but I think we did enough to make the playoffs, and we are 10-6. Really, it came down to the rest of the division being kind of rough. 8-8 max is not really great. Finished okay. We lost like 2 of the last 6, maybe. I don't know the full extent, but it is all right. Wow. How was he not MVP? Superstar Dev, right? Yeah, I mean, how was he not MVP? 5,000 yards, 45 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Rushing Sony Michel with the theft of a lifetime. Did he go up in Dev? Was he? I don't even know. I literally don't know what the hell that is, but a lot of touchdowns. James White, don't tell me he went down in Dev, did he? Oh, he gained Dev. Okay, so I don't understand the whole Dev situation there. Maybe Sony Michel starts with star? I don't even know. But Gronk back up to superstar. That's going to cost us a little bit. Devontae Parker, though. Okay, I mean, quick Dev. Not bad. He got up decently. Freeman. This is a pretty good season. What about Julian Edelman? Quick. He did go down to quick. It's a pretty damn good season, I suppose. O-line was eh. Defensively, Suggs with 20. He's so good in Sim. Suggs superstar Dev. I guess he was at quick, wasn't he? Star Dev for him. Trey Flowers is probably normal, right? Damn, son. Could we up the status? Okay, I mean, this was a pretty good season. I can't be mad. Number 2, right? Number 2? Wow, really? I got to take a look at these Phillip numbers because that's crazy how good he did. He was the best offensive player, though, over Rivers, so I don't understand that. Best offensive rookie, not the best quarterback, so we've got some weird things going on, but I'm not mad with it. That was a great season. We had 2 MVPs on the team, really. We had the quarterback, and then, of course, Suggs was great. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, that's good stuff. What stats was he again? So he got like 1 throw power. He got a bunch of that. He did get a speed upgrade, which is interesting. So, of course, our draft pick's probably going to be pretty damn bad, but 84 overall, a little low still, in fairness. Isaiah Wynn, that is just disappointing. I might have to put all the offensive linemen up to like 250, 300. It's just not happening at 200. It makes no sense. He's got star dev. I mean, I don't think a lineman even dropped dev like ever. Maybe I should take a look and see if he's not that quick. But if he was that quick, he wouldn't become quick till next season. So I'm pretty sure all rookies basically keep their dev for 2 years. The game basically says, okay, the youngsters, give them some time, you know? This is a very close game, actually. It's only a 2-point deficit for them anyways, but that's going to change soon. Defense does very well. They do take the 1-point lead. We struggle, but there was a flag. 3rd and 10, clutched up. You got to get a touchdown here, and they do. They get the 2-point as well. 7 minutes left, up 7. Defense gives up a big play. Defense locks up a little bit here. 3rd and 10. They get another 10-yard play, though. 4th and 6. They get 7. The long drive goes for 7, ties the game up. Offense has a chance here. There's 19 seconds left. Ooh, it's 4th down. Okay, I thought it was 3rd down. No. We're going to punt that away. It is overtime. They get the ball first. Defense has not stopped them at all. 3rd and 15, and they give up 14. Thank you, Jesus. And the young quarterback throws a pick in his own 20-yard line, and they score a field goal. So I'm not super mad with it. It was a hell of a battle. Went to overtime. Deshaun Watson kind of outperformed Boren, but not by a whole lot. Rushing, they did have 2 rushing touchdowns, so yeah, he definitely outperformed us. 2 guys on their team equaled to 21 catches. That's wild. Touchdowns, Dwayne Allen, Rob Gronkowski, so both tight ends got a bit of love. Suggs, of course, killed it. If Suggs wants to stay on the team, I feel like I'm almost owed him a contract, you know? He's played too well not to. Here's to see who wins the Super Bowl. Could be the Texans. I know we're not a great overall, but yeah, look at that. They beat us, and they looked pretty damn good. And the Texans lose, but that's still impressive. It makes me feel good to know things. Gronk actually went up 3 overalls on the season. I don't know how much a tight end tag would be. Maybe like an $8 million look. I can't give him a 4-year deal at 31. I just can't. Devin McCourty's quick dev now. Julian dropped down to quick. So Calvin always down to quick. A lot of these guys look worse than they did before. Gronk's like the only guy that actually looks better, which is weird. I'll give you that. Okay, what's the tag? 14 mil for the tag. I'm almost honestly debating because he's now back up to super to just give him the contract. Ooh, his stats are actually kind of low now. I know his overall's good, but yeah. It's not like it's a crazy amount of money. I'll offer him this. If he takes it, cool. But yeah, I'd rather just tag him. 8.6 is definitely worth the money. 1-year deal from Devin McCourty. What's his stats? I'd like to replace him, but I'll give him the 1 year just in case. Okay, he's not interested in resigning. So, I think I made some pretty fair decisions there. We have lots of money to work with, so we might be able to land better. Maybe a guy like Earl Thomas would be here. That'd be a nice name to add to the team. Joey Bosa is in free agency. That's definitely not a name I was expecting to see. There's a new team as well. Is it the Buccaneers? Who knows? New D-end. Suggs definitely retired. I'm willing to pay Joey Bosa some money. We already paid Flowers a bunch of money. We need a proper D-end. Wow, Bosa is wanting a lot of money. We're going to be paying him like 100 mil. I think I'm also going to scout user-wise because I did kind of... Really now? That really cucks me. I'm really surprised Emmanuel Sanders accepted, but Joey Bosa declined. Who the hell did he go to for more money or less money? The Rams? Fairness. If they did go to the Rams, I can't really complain too much. Joey Bosa joins the Rams. Oh my God. Joey Bosa, Michael Brockers, Aaron Donald, and Adamacong Suh. How is that fair at all? But he's an early first. Can you really let this guy go? I'm going to take him. Please be good, Dev. Quick Dev, 79 overall, 85 speed, 84 excel. He's got a lot of upside. I think that was the right choice. He looks very good. He looks really good, actually. I think I'm going to take Carter. I'm going to take him. Wow, really? He was that bad? 74 overall. He's got all the potentials. I really don't know why he was considered so bad. I know technically it wasn't even really much of a reach. I should have taken the center. Spanos is still here. I'm going to take him. 74, another bad pick. He's very fast, though, so he's going to be the slot. He's going to be the return man. Maybe he can make something happen. There's no, I feel like we could have done better. We definitely had many opportunities to do better. Honestly, the best pick was the first-round pick, which wasn't really the greatest. He's got a lot of potential, but it's all about the devs, which we landed 3 guys with normal, I'm pretty sure. Was Larson normal? I mean, 3 guys are normal. That's a big yikes from me. 21. So was there a guy? So where's Relus? Number 4, obviously we couldn't get him. 82 overall. I mean, honestly, not really much better than the guy we took. So that's a good bullet dodge there, I suppose. Matt Olson was a guy I was really looking forward to. Offensive lineman, great player. Dev isn't there, but whose Dev is there these days? So here's Porton with the guy we definitely should have went with. Quick Dev, 78 overall. Great offensive lineman. So we move Wise, Harmon, and a 4th to get the Falcons' 3rd-round pick. Not really much of a trade-up at all. But just gets a little bit more, gets the team a little bit thinner. You can see we already have too many players the way it is. I really don't know how we're going to get better because this team just doesn't have a whole lot of youngsters that's really going to boost the overall. Suggs made the Hall of Fame. I'm proud of you, boy. I don't know if he's ever had 20 sacks in a season. I highly doubt it, but I'm glad he did it with us. Freeman, my boy, please have a good season. Brown, Thuney, whatever. Offensive line looks very good. James White, kind of wavering. Probably should have started Sony Michel by now. It is what it is. Linebacker, D-line, all that. There's some holes. We're kind of young with Baylark and Kwiatkowski. Okay. And then Hightower, he's 82 overall. He is 30 now with quick dev, so we definitely need to replace him. But, I mean, we're just getting so old, I can't keep up. Auto Sim, 8 and 8. Looking great. I actually have to show you guys we didn't cheat because this is ridiculous. I forgot to stop at middle of the season, so if there's some re-signings, we may be screwed. The Lancers. Is the Lancers the OKC team? Okay, it is. I don't know what team that even is. Probably the Buccaneers, like I said. Zeke wins MVP. Boren, definitely a bit of a down season, but still a good one. Running backs, obviously this is sort of a passing offense, it seems at least. Devontae Parker, good season. Freeman, terrible. Manuel Sanders, what dev is he? Star dev. Hey, who knows? He got up and overall he might be able to stay an extra season. I only think I signed him for 1 year though. Dante Hightower, 12 sacks, probably went to normal. He went on. Okay, so they actually gave him an upgrade for once. Trey Flowers, quick dev. I don't know how the hell he would have went up there. I started the DN, so what the hell? 4 sacks. What the hell? I mean, I had him on the training, so maybe he got a couple upgrades, but for real. Yeah, we're not going to have any awards, like, at all. Who would we have even had? Nobody? Best quarterback, Boren, all right. Best wide receiver, Emmanuel Sanders, probably why he got his overall and all that up. Still weird. I mean, we did win the division after all. So James White, once again, still not an up in overall. Wide receiver, still terrible. Gronk is really the only decent player we have in the receiving category. I mean, Devontae's not bad. It's just 86 isn't really what we'd expect by now. Linebackers, Baylark's getting there. He's the best linebacker now. Franklin got 3 upgrades. Hannah's getting there. He upgraded like 6. Obi got a few, I think, maybe 1 or 2. I mean, we're getting better, I suppose. We upped 4 overalls on the season. I don't know how that compares to the rest of the league. 86. Okay, so we should win a playoff game. That's the most important thing here. 1 playoff game, please? I mean, this is technically the cutoff point, isn't it? This would be the year 3, but obviously I don't feel like we've completed. I want to make it like a 5-year max type deal, but if we make it to the Super Bowl and barely lose or win, that's usually the cutoff point. But here, I don't see that happening. Although you look at some of the other teams, there's some interesting names here. A lot of low overall records. So we take the 7-0 lead. Denver's moving. They get 3. Offense is really not doing anything. Defense is doing as best as it can, but offense is really sucking it. Defense kind of sucking now. But like I said, I mean, they're doing as much as they can here. You see the offense is doing literally nothing. I mean, the defense basically gave points to the offense this time, and they still can't move the ball. This is unbelievable. Look at the offense. It's so bad. That was a really bad punt, in fairness. 3rd and 2, penalty on the defense. That basically gives them 3 points. Defense locks up, and they miss the kick. If you don't score here, get off the field. We tie it, but this is like the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen in my life. They punted yet again. Is that a turnover? Oh my God, with this quarterback. Is he for real? Is that back-to-back playoff games where he's thrown a pick in the clutch? Oh my God, Emmanuel Sanders. I mean, we just need to get on the field a bit. We don't have to really rush it a whole lot. We need to make one play at least. The youngster, perfect throw to Manuel. Not the fastest guy in the world, but he gets close. Gronk, screw it. Gronk. Okay, wow, Gronk's a tank. To the 8-yard line. I would let the AI do it, but I feel like they're going to ruin it. If they want to kick their field goal, they can kick their field goal. So overtime, they get the ball. Offense, or their offense, doing really well. Defense, possibly going to lose it here. And they don't. Offense has got to score something, though, to keep this game alive, and they don't. Was that an interception or a fumble at the last second there by Boren? He's such a good regular season quarterback, and he's terrible elsewhere. 2 interceptions. Case Keenum outperformed him. What the hell? It doesn't help that we have not much of a running game either, but what the hell is Boren doing? Oh my God, that is easily the worst offensive performance I've ever seen in any of our rebuilds. Like year 1, year 4, year 2, whatever. Year 3, though, is crazy. I would get more success in year 1. I kid you not. I can't believe how bad that was. That should have been a gimme. A 78 overall team. So the Texans, I believe, are in the Super Bowl again. They lost last year, and they win this year. They deserve it. They've been grinding. They finally get the bowl. Brett Hundley, I don't even know why you're here, mate. James White, he's 85 overall. I'd like to give him a contract, but I think it's time to move on, bud. David Andrews, he's 29. Really? He's 29. It's weird because he's worth the contract, but I don't know. 7.5. The problem is now Gronk isn't worth that kind of money. So we basically have to let David Andrews go and hopefully fight for him in free agency. 2-year deal for Dante with Star Dev. I think that's worth it. Even though I'm giving him way over what he wants, he's going to decline. Yeah, he's going to decline. All right, so Gronk, obviously you know the drill by now. Let's lower your offer. Tag you, buddy. 8.66. It's still worth it long term. Still definitely worth it. I just can't give him that long term of deal. I don't understand why he doesn't want just like a shorter deal. But yeah, we're going to lose a couple of big names here, but that's fine because we have a lot of money. There's going to be some good free agents, hopefully. But yeah, we definitely lost some players. So we have 70 mil. We need a wide receiver, of course. Emmanuel Sanders, I think, retired, even though he had like his best year ever. We need a new offensive lineman. We need a new DT, and we need a new linebacker and safety. So we need quite a bit. We also see Stephon Gilmore is like on his last year. So there's that. Christian McCaffrey, we could use a new running back. I don't think we're going to go that hardcore with it. And it appears that this is actually a very bad free agent period. Trubisky's a superstar dev. What the hell? Okay. He has no coverage ability. He's the only linebacker, though, in this entire... Oh, Zach Cunningham. I don't think he's really worth the money, but with as much money as we have, and this potentially being our last season, depending on how it goes, I think he's worth the overpayment. And even though I say overpayment, it's not really that much. I mean, I put 112 on him, and he's still getting paid less than, what, 8 mil a year? Kazi, I don't really want to pay him. So the 3 main dudes did accept. Did Sydney really not accept that deal? A 95-point offer? What the hell, Sydney? What the? I actually, like, he didn't accept, and he didn't get more offers being, like, the best corner in the class. Or, like, you know, free agent class. That's a little interesting. Sidney Jones does accept, of course. So I'm going to move some players around right now just so I can guarantee, you know, what I'm looking at. Jeromepkr is still on the team. What the hell? It's a 71 overall. You know, guys like Sidney Jones moving over to free safety more than likely. Guys like the, you know, linebackers, I don't know who the hell plays where. So Kwiatkowski goes up 4 overalls to left outside linebacker. This obviously matters physically what position, not, you know, oh, this and that. I want to make sure we got a right outside linebacker. Have extra thirds. So I think this is a fair trade. Bentley, a 77 overall, 25-year-old. A second round this and 94 for pick 16. I don't even know if he's going to be there. Packers take corner CJ Lawrence, making them very good in the cornerback department. The tight end is there. Is the DT there as well? The DT is still there. I should have paid attention to where that wide receiver went. Nicholas Morse. I mean, the speed on this guy is unbelievable. Do you risk it? He can't play wide receiver. Gronk isn't going to last long. He's not going to start right now. I think I got to go with the DT because he's easily the biggest need and he's very good. So Joel Merritt, 78 overall, and quick dev. A little underwhelming, but he's actually pretty damn fast for a defensive tackle. We filled the position we needed. Tight end could go any minute now, but if he's there, I guess I'll take him. But if he's not, okay, so the Cardinals take him, 81 overall. Very good. I have a feeling he's probably going to be quick, not star or better. But if he is star or better, that's a bit of a regret. Really, though, I think... Oh, wow, that would be a great running back. Surprised he wasn't taken by now, but I think it was one or the other. I don't think I would have had it. I don't think if I would have taken the tight end, I could have had the DT. Even though a lot of us are probably thinking that's probably what could have happened, I didn't think that's going to be the case, and I don't think it would have been. So I'm glad we took what we took. Holy crap, that guy is good. I'm going to take this guy now. I don't even know if we need him, but he's insane. 79 overall star. You just can't go wrong with those types of players. So kind of sucky. I probably could have traded down, but you don't take that risk. So I'm really curious to see what that guy's overall was. I don't know exactly where he was, though. So pick 16, Joel Merritt. I wish he was better dev, and I thought he was going to be. Still a very solid player. Luis Diaz, very good player, but it's a position we didn't really need. And then Leroy Walton, I guess, for a mid-6 projection, it's not the worst thing you could have had. But there was a right outside. I think he was a right outside linebacker. He was very good. Somewhere in that 3rd round range. Oh, first things first. Let's take a look at the tight end. So tight end, Nicholas Morse, superstar dev. 87 speed, 83 excel. Basically, Hunter Henry. That's quite a comparison. And yeah, very good. Nate Baker, a little bit underwhelming dev, but a great player and honestly should have been a bit higher taken. Martin Hambrick, I don't even care. Cameron Copper, I can't remember if this was his name. He's a very good player, though. Was it this guy? I'm pretty sure, like I said, I think he was fast. It wouldn't have been Jacobs, was it? Maybe I showed it in the video and you guys can see it. Oh, it was probably this guy. It might have been Gata, because to be fair, he wasn't guaranteed to be good. It's just I figured he would be. And usually when we think it's going to be a good player, they usually are, similar to the tight end. But here we are on the potentially the final season. It kind of depends on how well we do. 85 overall, we might have some guys that move around. I don't know. I thought it said Deflategate. I was literally about to crap myself. Diaz might replace Wynn. He's going to replace somebody, I think. And we're just going to trade him off. Like, I mean, Diaz is a great player, a great pick, but once again, not a position we needed, so I don't know what to do there. Defense, not a whole lot we can do here. Merritt, I guess he'll start, just give him more snaps, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, let's see what we can do, I suppose. So here's the team. I honestly have no idea what the hell I showed you guys because I had just got done not recording this for a little bit. I gave the last, or maybe assuming this is the last season, a little bit of a break, and I think we need a backup quarterback. And we're an 85 overall team. Honestly, we really didn't do a great job with the team. I can't lie. We did get a great quarterback, though, so at the end of the day, it is what it is. We do have 56 mil as well, so if we do play another season, we probably have a lot to work with when it comes down to the free agent class. So there could be a potential final season played after this. A one-year deal, totally worth it. We're going to give him that deal if he decides he wants to stay. Quick Dev, Sony Michel. I don't know. There's a lot of easy. Isaiah Wynn is such a disappointment. How the hell on 180-plus sliders for tackles did he not gain maybe, I don't know, 10 upgrades at least? Star Dev is supposed to be what it says. Star Dev. I don't understand. Gronk could make another season. Obviously, it would be a tag deal, so we'll see. I just want to make the playoffs. I can't remember if we even made it last season. I assume we did, or we got very close. We do get a bye week here. Yeah, we do get a bye week. 12-4, insane, and that is why our quarterback, he should have had it his rookie year. Honestly, might have been around the same as his rookie year. Gets MVP here. Christian McCaffrey, not a bad year. DJ Freeman, lots of upgrades. Okay, he got himself some upgrades. Devontae Parker, looking pretty good. Cunningham, he was a big signing for us. I have no idea what he may have upgraded to. Duke Dawson, I don't know how he played, but okay. I mean, I guess these are the things we deal with. MVP from my boy. Anything else? No, it doesn't look like. So Boren was number 2 on Offensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Did we even have any rookies playing? I can't even remember. Best QB. Wide receiver number 2, really? Okay. If you say so. He looked like he had a good season, though, so I'm hoping something can come of it. The receiver looked like he had a pretty good year. All right, so the divisional. Who are we playing against? The Browns. We are 90 overall. We went up quite a bit. Devontae Parker is an 88. That's not bad. Third wide receiver looking rough. Isaiah Wynn with his star dev. Only an 81 overall, but he did upgrade a little bit, I suppose. Defensively, Cunningham looks like an 84. Baylark, 87, looking good. Kwiatkowski, 85. Hannah's clearly the best corner on the team now. Defensive line looking pretty solid. I mean, this is pretty much a clutch year. I forgot about Sidney Jones playing free safety. Went up a couple as well. But, yeah, we really needed to make it happen here. An 89 overall Browns. I know they're very good in sim, so maybe that's not like an all-around-the-league thing. It might just be a top-tier team type overall. Denzel Ward looking very good, though. Both corners really underperforming in the picks category. The exact same stats on the season, but that's not to say it was good. No score from us. They get a touchdown. We get a touchdown back. We get another touchdown. Defense forces a short field. Here, offense is doing a little bit better than last postseason, I suppose. Get a score before half. We do, so halftime, this is a very close game. That touchdown's huge. We get a big rushing score, though. We're now up by 2 possessions here. Looking good. 13 minutes left. 12 minutes left. That is a clutch defensive play. If we score a touchdown here, it's easily over. Look at the game. I mean, that is just a perfectly executed drive. 45 points to the Browns 28. I mean, it was a close game all across the board, but 45 points is pretty masterful. Boren threw a pick, but he's better this year than he was last year. It might have something to do with the fact that he has Christian McCaffrey. To be fair, we ran 3 touchdowns in, so the numbers probably could have been a little bit better. Devontae Parker had a good game. Gronk did. McCaffrey had 3 touchdowns on the game. Very good stuff from the team. And look at that. Both Hannah and Denzel Ward with a pick. I mean, these guys just love to copy each other. There's just no originality from either of them. Just boring copycats. But yeah, we have a lot of money. And honestly, before the season started, it could have easily, went a different way. I was starting to think this is one of our worst rebuilds we've had. But because of the way Boren played and, the way McCaffrey and some of the defenders played, we actually have a chance to make a really special team considering how much money we have left over. I know the NFC has the Rams, but I'm thinking if we win this game, we win the Super Bowl. Huge rushing play. Le'Veon Bell is a glitch. We do get touchdowns each drive. So do they, though. This is a real big touchdown scoring game. We are right now up by 7. We really needed that score. Defense is doing a hell of a job here, though. I mean, both sides, really. But our defense kind of known for being trash. 4th and 1. They punt the ball. I think you got to go for it there. Oh, look at this. A 69-yard touchdown to James Washington. How many big touchdowns are we going to give up? 3rd and 7. Clutch play to Michael Roberts. I don't even know who that is. Is that a tight end? 3rd and 1. throws the ball away. With 7 minutes left, you got to go for this. Nah, you got to. You have to go for this. Who's our running back again? Christian McCaffrey? Why the hell don't we just throw the ball to him? I mean, if you're not going for this ball, what are you doing? Like, you can't punt this pass. Punt this pass? Am I stupid? Oh, there goes Sony Michel. Not the fastest man in the world, but good enough. And I think, once again, the sliders are on, like, auto because it's not a normal account I go on. I mean, I don't care if they get a field goal now, but you just can't punt the ball with a 4th and 1 inside the 40. Stupid play. 3rd and 10. They're going to go for it, obviously. And another huge touchdown. Come on, offense. There you go. Oh, what happened? We're all the way down the field now. What are we doing? 10-yard penalty against the offense? A 10-yard penalty against the offense? What the hell are you idiots doing? I'm sorry, but they're idiots. You're getting penalized inside your own 10 that many times. Inside your own 2. What the hell are you doing? It's like there's a fix-in on the game. My boy Gronk slips out. Gronk goes down. We're doing it, aren't we? Come on, Gronk. Send us to the Super Bowl. Oh, I actually faded him. That's a bad play. Inside, it works. The fade drew the double. And unless they get a crazy touchdown, which they've been known to do, especially in this matchup, I think we made the Super Bowl. I know I had to intervene a little bit, but at the end of the day, it was situations that are easily convertible. It's just I don't trust the game. I mean, specifically 4th and 1, we get the field goal instead of punting the ball. In this weather specifically, you just can't punt the ball inside their 40 in that situation. You get rid of, you lose the ball. The worst thing that happens is they get down the field. You get about a minute or 2 to score. With 7 minutes left, I don't think they're going to waste the whole clock at the 40. I don't see it happening. Boren, though, absolutely killed it. 109 passer rating. Le'Veon Bell absolutely killed it. DJ Freeman had a good game. So did Devontae Parker. James Washington was insane for them, obviously. Defense was pretty good. Stephon Gilmore, the pick. Haven't really heard his name. He's been very silent, and he's basically on his deathbed. Normal dev, 89, is about to be 31. That's rough. That's rough. The overall is not that bad. He'll probably be like an 85, but still. Not ideal. Going to the Super Bowl. This could be one hell of a turnaround. Who are we playing? The Cowboys. So, realistically, we had a bad look from the start. Once we knew the championship matchup, the Rams and Cowboys, super cheesy, and holy crap, 94 overall. I can't even blame it if we lose. I really can't, but I think it will end the rebuild after this, win or lose, because I honestly am surprised we even made it to the Super Bowl. There's nowhere to go from here but down. It's crazy to say because we have a lot of cap space, but with some guys getting older, Gronk, Stephon Gilmore, probably some other names I'm not thinking of, maybe Kwiatkowski, actually. Yeah, I think this is the best we're going to get. And honestly, I believe in our team. I think we can win this. All right, Super Bowl time. We really sucked on that first drive. Second drive was bad. Defense gives us a short field. We do tie it up. They get a touchdown. We only get a field goal. Defense holds them nicely. Start of the second half, we're up 3. That changes to a tied game. This has been one hell of a game so far. Looks like we have the ball trying to drive down the field here. You got to do better than that. Sacked on 3rd and 7. That's bad. Defense, please make a play for us. They do. Offense has a long drive, but if they can make a play, Boren, stop losing games. Defense clutches up again. Only down 6. Easily winnable. Offense can't do anything. I can't come in here. I can't. I got to let it play out because that's part of football. 3rd and 11. Defense really struggles there. Defense is going to choke this game away. And I say that with the smallest amount of chokeage. The offense really, really sucked. I can't even say the word I want to say. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. That is so disappointing. The coach is taller than our quarterback. What a short little crap. That is just disappointing. I know the Cowboys and Rams are absolute glitches in sim for some reason, but what is Boren doing? Throwing a pick in the biggest situation in the game. And it's crazy to think I thought it was him, but really it was the rest of the team. Christian McCaffrey fumbles, runs 3.7 per carry, no touchdowns. Boren, I know he threw a pick, but I mean, this kind of makes me think that he was doing it all on his own. Like this, I mean, the lack of turnover forces by the defense. I know we got the ball back a lot, but I need short fields. Their team made a play, got him a short field. Guess what? They won by 6. I know it only led to 3, But if we had one of those short fields, maybe we would have had a, you know, a 1-point victory. But hey, we make the Super Bowl, and most importantly, we see the Patriots lose another one. Not really, but I mean, it was interesting. 91 overall. We had lots of money. This would be a very big top candidate for a reload, I would say. Guys like Gronk could end up being like really low overall. But I'm not worried about that right now. If you guys want to see a reload of this, I want to see 200 likes. That's a pretty decent number. I want to see it. That's all I want. That's all I'm saying. I want to see it. If not, this will just go at the bottom of the list if we end up doing reloads this year. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions for series in the future, a roster you want me to use, like, I don't know, like something. I don't know, there's like a 2002 roster you want me to do something with it. Let me know if there's this, you know, it's an experiment you want me to do. Like, what would happen if Gronk played fullback and Glenn Gronkowski played tight end? Something interesting, but not completely wacky. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya! If you're looking for more of me, take a look at these social medias, and also take a little bit of a look at our Red Dead Redemption 2 series on my second channel, PKer Plays. I mean, look, he's got the little goggles. Wait, I'm the one that does this? What do you mean? I'm trying to ascend, but you let go of the damn rope, you moron. Great, our balloon's gonna pop, and we're gonna go crash into the ground. Rainbow. Oh, Sadie, hello. You can't escape now, I tell ya. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I'll kill you. Jesus. Everyone in the West was so... Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. Hey. I didn't mean to kill... Well, I mean, I did mean to kill him, because I literally did, but he threatened me. Ugh. Get the hell away from me, you creature.